Nissan Daring Africa is an expedition where Nissan travels from the southern tip of Africa to the very top. And we're here to join them on their last leg through Egypt. Let's find out more about this expedition.
So Daring Africa 2024 is a celebration of our strong heritage and legacy in the continent. So we're doing a road trip, an expedition from our plant, our LCV hub in Roslyn in South Africa, to our passenger car hub in Egypt, through Mozambique, to Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, and Kenya.
We had a long drive ahead of us to Cairo, and I was certainly excited about all our pit stops. We started at Colossi of Memnon, where we stretched our feet and posed for a group selfie in front of these two beautiful statues. And that was followed by Karnak, where we got our second glimpse at the sheer size of the ancient architecture. Huge boulders and slabs of rock were carried, some of them to construct some of the pyramids. And as you can see, there are towers and structures here of ancient civilizations. Before I get into vacation mode, let's get back onto the road and find out more about how the trip has been thus far.
We had literally zero punctures. We didn't even have to put a spare wheel on. We did get one or two stone chips. We just fixed with some super glue, right? Other than that, really no issues. We never ran out of petrol or diesel because we had 4 Navaras, 2 double cabs, 2 single cabs, and then 1 X-Trail as well. We did use the jerry cans once to put in fuel on the X-Trail, which is petrol, not diesel. And then a few times we did have to pay with cash, as in dollars, and not cards, because some places do not take cards. But other than that, no issues. We had amazing times in Mozambique and the beaches, 4x4ing in Kenya, driving through Malawi, Tanzania, Zambia. All of that was really fantastic.
Oh, that sounds like any car enthusiast's dream. But let's not forget the true star of this trip is the Navara, of course, and Willem shares his experience.
Well, I've been fortunate. I've been driving the Navara, which is basically what this trip is about. They're launching it here in Egypt. And this is one of the cars that is driven up from South Africa, which I think is fantastic idea, linking that Roslyn plant with a plant in Cairo. You know, the whole Nissan Africa thing and us being Africans, I think is fantastic.
Now, I'd like to ask about the comfort and the power that you experienced in the Navara. Can you tell us more about that?
I must say, I enjoyed it. I've always liked the Navara. In terms of buckies, it's probably got one of the best rides. It's got coil sprung at the back, doesn't have the leaf spring, so it's a fantastic ride. And it's a very comfortable car to drive.
What can you tell us about how we're ending the expedition tonight?
First of all, I'm amazed because this idea started in Africa. It was an initiative of Nissan in Africa. I'm delighted because it's a bit the symbol. We are committed to the continent. We link South Africa to Egypt, so south to north, north to south. We can go in both ways. It's a metaphor of not only Nissan intention of how to develop the business in the continent, synergies and putting together people and opportunities, but also we overcome some difficulties that hopefully the country, the continents can overcome, which is sometimes logistics, sometimes infrastructure, sometimes bureaucracy. But we're positive and we think that would help as well to have to raise awareness of some of the issues that we can all together work out and have better business and, why not to say, better life.
Can you tell us about the different engine options that customers can expect from the Navara?
Yeah, you have basically 2 options. I would say the low torque, big torque. It's always the same engine, the 2.5 diesel, which is a beautiful, reliable engine. And we have basically the basic version, which is already more than 400 Newton meters of torque, which is for single cabin and until the mid grades. And then we have a version which is close to 450 Newton meters, which is for the high-end ProRex and other models. Now, it depends on the use of the vehicle, your necessity of speed, power, and also loading, that you will choose which of them. And why not to say also budget. So it depends on that, you will make your choice.
Nissan Daring Africa 2024 expedition has come to an end as we have reached our final destination, which is Cairo. And as you can see behind us, we are ending it in a spectacular way with the launch of the Nissan Navara. We have covered over 7 countries. We went from the most southern tip of Africa to the most northern tip. And as you can see, the cars have been very capable. Thank you so much for joining us on this trip. Next time, Mafito.